Good morning to you. Temperatures will tumble through this week. To start, we have a hard frost in parts of the north and northeast and a scattering of showers. But as we head into this afternoon, most of the showers will fade. Western Scotland seeing the best of the sunshine today, but feeling chilly everywhere with a freshening northerly breeze. Tonight, that breeze will bring further showers, especially to northern Scotland, and they'll be wintry down to about 300 metres by the end of the night. Some long clear spells for central and southern Scotland, allowing those temperatures to fall away low enough for a fairly widespread frost. So a cold start to tomorrow, a day of sunny spells and showers. The showers mainly in the north and east, wintry even to low levels by the end of the day, and a Met Office yellow warning of snow comes into force across northern parts from midnight, and it's valid throughout the day on Wednesday. Some significant accumulations to come over the high ground. That's the forecast.
Hello there. Cold polar air is going to be pouring in across northwest Europe over the next few days, and with that comes sunny spells and some wintry showers, some snow mixed in places. Further eastwards, we've got an area of low pressure that's going to be bringing a band of rain across parts of Germany and Poland, and as that bumps into increasingly cold air in West Ukraine, some of the rain will turn to freezing rain, bringing a risk of some quite nasty icy conditions. And to the north of this, we've got a zone of heavy snow extending in across parts of southern Finland, Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia. And indeed, over the next couple of days, the Baltics could see around about 10 to perhaps as much as 20 centimetres of snow. So there's a threat of some localised disruption there. Now, looking at the weather in Italy, we've got some rain across northern areas. The south of the country looking much drier compared with recent days. But this rain is going to be moving its way southwards across the Balkans, swinging into parts of Greece towards the middle part of the week. And then we've got that colder air moving its way in to the northwest of Europe, with temperatures well below average in London and for Paris as well. And there'll be some showers coming down the North Sea, so expect some sleet or snow in some of those as they run into the Netherlands, Belgium, parts of northern Germany as well. The outlook over the next few days: in Barcelona, rain for a time on Thursday, but it should become drier and brighter into the weekend. Warsaw staying cold with temperatures barely getting above freezing. That's the latest. Hello again. We've seen a few heavy showers over the last 24 hours affecting parts of Uganda and western areas of Tanzania, both seeing just a little bit more than 50 millimetres of rain from these thunderclouds you can see. Now, we are going to see similar amounts of rain as we look at the forecast over the next 24 hours. So through Tuesday, sunny spells and a few scattered showers and thunderstorms. There will be big gaps between the showers though, so there'll be a number of places that stay entirely dry. Chance of seeing a few showers working into Somalia. That would bring some welcome rain, but otherwise we still have an ongoing nasty drought here. We've got some warm weather across the north of Africa, moving across Algeria and Libya, where temperatures are running above average at the moment. Now, temperatures in Tripoli could spike up to about 28 degrees on Friday, very warm for a December day. Into the weekend, those temperatures start to come down as we see showers or thunderstorms start to move in. In Casablanca, rain for a time expected. Thursday, the weekend looking quite unsettled as well. Now, for the Middle East, we've got a trough bringing the risk of some showers across some northern and central regions of Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, and off to the southwest of Iran. Now, along that line, there could be one or two really quite heavy showers, so I don't rule out the threat of some localised flash flooding, although for many of you, they'll probably avoid the worst of those showers. The outlook over the next few days: Baghdad staying well away from that trough, so it's dry with some sunshine. Hello there. We've got a developing weather system in the Bay of Bengal that's likely to become a cyclonic storm over the next couple of days. You can certainly see extensive cloud here. And the outer bands of that cloud have been bringing some heavy downpours to Tamil Nadu, 160 millimetres here over the last 24 hours. And Sri Lanka's Colombo, 133 millimetres of rain recorded. Now, the rain's probably easing off to a degree in Sri Lanka and southern India as we look at the forecast through Tuesday. But at the same time, this low pressure develops into a depression and then a cyclonic storm over the next couple of days. And by the time we get to Thursday, we are looking at some torrential rain heading across Sri Lanka and into Tamil Nadu and Puducherry, bringing a significant risk of flooding issues building in here later in the week. So beware of that. The weather's started to turn a bit cooler in Afghanistan, 13 degrees in Kabul, with I think probably some mist patches to start the day. Northern and central areas of India dry with some sunshine. Not many showers around for Kerala, Tamil Nadu and Sri Lanka. It's a largely dry picture for Tuesday, but as I mentioned, we are looking at the risk of some flooding building in later in the week. We'll take a look at the outlook now and over the next few days. In North Sultan, very cold, temperatures below average for the time of year, and if anything getting a little bit colder over the next few days, maximum -21 on Wednesday. In Dhaka, temperatures not really changing too much, the weather dry and sunny. Hello there. We've got some dangerously cold air pushing in from the Arctic into Canada at the moment, and with that straight blast of north to northwesterly Arctic airflow extending southwards and eastwards, there'll be more of Canada seeing those extremely low temperatures over the next few days. Now, we're starting off the day on Tuesday morning with temperatures well into the -30s in places. They're not really warming up very much at all during the day. Still brisk winds, so still a dangerous wind chill to factor in as well. Snow tending to peter off to a degree across parts of the Rockies and into the northern plains, but we do have a bit more snowfall to come across British Columbia for Tuesday, and one or two showers breaking out further southwards into California. A bit of snow over the highest mountains here as well. We'll take a check on the outlook now, and for the next few days, Eugene on the cold side, Anchorage, well, we've got some showers working in here, temperatures dropping and staying below freezing on Wednesday. Across the eastern side of the United States, eastern Canada, outbreaks of rain in the forecast here through Tuesday, so a cloudier and wetter kind of weather day on Tuesday. Further southwards, it's dry, a bit more in the way of sunshine for southern parts of Georgia, so an improvement in the weather here and into Florida as well. Largely fine with some sunny spells. The outlook over the next few days does turn milder in Washington DC. We've got rain at times.
Hello then. If you're watching the weather forecast for South America, particularly Brazil last week, you'll know it's all been about the heavy flooding rains and the mudslides that we've seen across the east. There are signs that the intensity of the rainfall is going to ease over the next few days. Still some around, obviously, but not as widespread as they have been. You can see that quite clearly on the graphics. And it's a similar story as well for Venezuela and Colombia, particularly across that west coast, where here we've seen localised flooding as well. So there will still be some showers through Venezuela and Colombia. There's going to be a good deal of dry weather across Paraguay, across Uruguay and also into northern Argentina. There are the showers in Brazil. We've got amber warnings out, but not the severe red warnings that we had just a few days ago. Some sharper showers across the southern tip of Chile. They'll continue as well. So this is the story then. Salvador, a dry start to the week, but there will be some rain. But in comparison to last week, certainly a better weather story here. Mexico, much of Central America, quite quiet, as we tend to see developing at this time of year. There will be a few showers. They'll be fairly isolated, not that intense either. Similar story down as far south as Costa Rica and Panama, and the same applies to the Caribbean. So if we actually look through the week ahead, there shouldn't be any significant issues. A few rogue isolated showers, but on the whole, it's dry, settled, sunny and pretty warm with it. Enjoy.
Hello there. Casting an eye on the weather in Southeast Asia, around southern Thailand, I think we could well see some very heavy rain over the next couple of days. It's been quite wet here actually the last 24 hours with 160 millimetres of rain falling in the wettest areas. The rain's particularly heavy because we've got the northeast monsoon combining with a trough, and that's bringing some particularly wet weather. Meanwhile, the northeast monsoon continues to blow in Taiwan, bringing some rain to northern areas. That monsoon wind will tend to ease down over the next day or two. Heavy showers for Vietnam, and there's that risk of some torrential rain in Thailand. Now, I suspect we could get as much as 100 to 200 millimetres of rain here through the next couple of days, and those larger amounts of rain pose the threat of some localised flash flooding. Now, rain clears away from Tokyo, the weather becoming drier and brighter, and reasonably mild in Shanghai over the next couple of days, with temperatures lifting well into the mid to upper teens. Australia, some hot weather for the northwest of the country. In the southeast, sunny spells and a few showers, some of those showers turning heavy and thundery through Wednesday afternoon. Now, crossing the Tasman after a day of sunny spells and passing showers, I think over the next couple of days we are going to see outbreaks of rain start to move in, so certainly turning a lot cloudier here. The outlook, some rain in Brisbane, heavy and thundery for a time, should be dry though as we head into Saturday. That's your latest weather.